Now let's turn to the Middle East because the Israeli military says it's preparing to immediately deploy a rescue mission to the Netherlands after violence broke out following a Europa League match between Maccabi Tel Aviv and Ajax Amsterdam. Israel said that Israeli supporters were attacked in a very violent incident as they left the ground. 10 people are reported injured. Well, following Israel's demand to take swift and vigorous action, the Dutch Prime Minister called the violence targeting Israeli citizens surrounding a soccer match in Amsterdam as unacceptable, adding that all perpetrators must be prosecuted. So let's cross over to Jerusalem to speak to our correspondent there, Joe Inwood. So Joe, just talk us through what's happening here.
So this was a match, as you say, between Maccabi Tel Aviv and Ajax last night in the Europa League. And it seems that there were scenes of real violence that took place after the match. As ever with these things on social media, you need to be a little careful, but it's quite clear that there were people who were beaten. I've seen videos of one man who was beaten unconscious, somebody hiding in a doorway. There's even another video, and again, I should say all of these we need to be a little careful on, but of somebody who is in a canal being told to say, "Free Palestine." And these scenes have been condemned not just by the Israeli government, but also by the Dutch government, described as horrific anti-Semitic events. The president here, Isaac Herzog, I should say, said that they were a pogrom, a reference to the anti-Semitic massacres that took place in Europe in the 19th, 20th century. So incredibly strong words. We should also say that there have been videos, again, I've seen multiple videos of the same event, so we're pretty sure that these are accurate, of people chanting anti-Palestinian slogans and pulling down Palestinian flags. So we are having various claims made, but what we can say is that these events were clearly about more than just football rivalry.
And Joe, I'm not sure if you've seen this, but I can say that the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, has also condemned what has happened, and he's described them as anti-Semitic attacks on those Israeli football fans in Amsterdam. What kind of reaction across Israel to this?
Yeah, if you read the papers here as well, they've reacted with real horror. A few of them have used that word I mentioned before, pogrom, a very strong phrase for what's happened. These scenes of clear violence, and that concern, I guess, is one of the reasons that the government has said it's going to move so quickly to get military planes. We've had a report from the IDF saying that the 2 Hercules planes are going to be flown over with medical supplies on them as well. There was a local correspondent who said he can't see any indication of those planes having taken off, and I think it's being reported as well that Schiphol Airport in the Netherlands has said they haven't had any requests for planes to land yet, so we don't know the status of the flights. But clearly the Israeli government and the Dutch government as well are taking these events very seriously.
And I know you'll bring us up to date as and when we get more. Joe Inwood in Jerusalem, many thanks for that.